something. How about that?
Because niggas got to realize I'm not like them.
No,
Don't
no,
play
no.
me like me.
No, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, I got that heat. I'm burning so hot. So
I got your back from now until I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that heat. I'm burning so hot. So
I got your back from now until I'm.
Yeah.
Nothing to scare anybody away. For anybody tuning in, give me a couple seconds. You want to hear this. So one of the things I think gave me longevity, and I'll close with this thought. One thing gave me longevity was getting tested by the power elite groups. Like, you will be asked to do something. For instance, somebody asks you to do a favor, something very simple, and you'll do the favor, but while doing the favor, there's a temptation involved in it. And I'm not going to speak to the favor on here. It's not fair to Eli. I will do that at another time.
Well, I don't think there's any group that exists, man. It's just the music industry, you know, you just like anywhere else you go. I think that just there's a lot of eyes that are on those specific places because it's where the markets are the biggest. But other than that, I mean, you go to a studio, you make your music, and then you try to find a marketing team. It's a business. So sometimes what the stories are written and what the blogs write may not be consistent with what's actually happening. People are just regular, and I think that a lot of people don't understand the media's has a job, and their job is not always to be honest. It's for them to make a return because they are a business just like a movie company or like a music company. And the reason I want to touch on that is because of the whole Pac stuff. I think people don't really understand the reality is Pac and his crew, they jumped 2 Crips and not 2 regular Crips. These guys are tough.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they took his life, and that's it. They jumped him, they spun the block, they shot him. That's it. So
I like that you mentioned that. So because you're saying exactly what the truth is. Like Matthew Perry, rest in heaven to Pac, first of all. Right? Well, Matthew Perry, rest in heaven. And then you use the Whitney Houston. Matthew Perry brand is different than the Whitney Houston brand. So when both of them who fell asleep in the tub, possibly from the similar type of substances, one drowns and they say he just drowned, the other one drowns, and now they blaming my bro Ray J, they blaming this person, they blaming that person.
The media needs to keep thriving, so they thrive on and that's the reality. The sad thing is anytime a news has like even a little kind of inclination to take a story and run with it, they will.
You see, so for any other artist, don't be afraid of like some power elite group or something. What you need to be afraid of is never making a hit record.
Yeah.
And I really want to transition to how important a hit record is to an artist more so than don't worry about there's some super club that's going to try and kidnap them. For what? You ain't even got no hit record.
No. With Hollywood or the entertainment industry, I think there's all kinds of different walks of life that are involved with the music industry, and it's up for you to have the discernment, right? The Bible talks about discernment, but you're supposed to have that everywhere in life. You know, you don't know who you're working the job with. You don't know who you're, in the grocery store with. You just never know. So it's up to you to, maybe if there is somebody that you click with, you spend enough time to see, to figure out, are these people bad? Are they not bad, right?
There are power elites, but there's no people in hoods, and you don't have to do all these rituals or all these initiations. No. You just got to be about your business and make good music to the up and coming artists.
That's all it is, man. Just money related. Everything's money. This is America. Welcome to capitalism. You know what I mean?
Welcome to capitalism. I mean, you nailed it, bro. That's really what I was trying to get at. And sometimes it's about saying less is more, and we don't even gotta proceed, I guess I would just close with sharing a few examples from our personal portfolio. Go around the corner from the Walk of Fame. The traffic changes, so now you got like major avenue streets, and the streets go left and right, so that we could call that, I believe that's going to be east and west. Yep, and then some of the roads go north and south. And there's a road that goes north and south. It's a one-way street, and when you get up to it, there's a gate, and there's a big house there. And a lot of times you can't get into that house; it's shut down. And then some of the times the gate is open, and you can actually get into that house. So what am I saying? Have I ever been to that gate and the gate open? Yes. And have you ever been to that house and saw the gate and would it open? Probably not.
And it's been sealed. Okay? It's been sealed. We on our way, man. Let's get it. You can't make this up. If you're trying to get in the industry, best thing I can tell you, get with HotRod on the hook. That's all I can tell you. I'm just saying. Cali, this is in our hands. And anybody in the recording industry know how important those are? You just can't get these in your hand, bro. Listen, inside this box, we're gonna deliver them to the right people. You can't make this up. Bro, y'all understand.
I don't lie.
Hey, listen, if you're trying to get into the industry, get your career together, you need to get with the three of us.
No, I about it though. I'm talking to God about it. I know you heard that last part though.
You got anything you want to ask me, man?
Is the Illuminati real?
What'd you say?
I said, is the Illuminati real?
Is the Illuminati real?
Yeah.
Yeah, they real. They real. Wow. The Illuminati real, man. For me, the Illuminati could be considered family. It's all about conduct, back to power structure. Yeah, it's real. Some people don't think it's real, but it's real. Them people real. They there. It's a group of people that's on a level, and there's probably people above them and above them. So I would say if the Illuminati is considered grades, then I'm a freshman. Like I'm a junior high school member trying to get into the 9th grade of it. Because I'm not afraid of them. They ain't never gave me no reason to be afraid of them. They ain't never gave me no reason to feel like I gotta sacrifice a relative or something like that. You know, I'm looking out my window as I talk about it because I know it's real based on my experience. That's an awesome question. Yeah, the Illuminati real. I got some footage. You got another question? That was a good one.
If you know the Illuminati, why can't you get anyone in the game then?
You are a genius. That is like one of the greatest questions that people who have a conspiracy theory against the Illuminati, who they ask that to their connected ones. It's all about the hit record, Mic-O-MyOur. Listen, just because it's an Illuminati and I know some of them people, don't mean I can get any and everybody from my city in, because there's still a couple things that go on. You got to get vetted. They need to know what kind of conduct, who are you, like how you get down inside, like your energy, right? Don't you hate soft, flawed cats? You was just finna smash one this weekend, probably like that. You don't want that kind of cat around your group. So one reason is you got to get everybody like researched on. How about that? Everybody got to get that clearance, right? Everybody just can't go into the White House. You got to get a clearance. Another reason I can't get everybody in, they ain't got no hit record. You need a hit record. What can the Illuminati do for you, or any production company, or any manager like myself, or anybody that's in your team is rocking with you? What can they do for you if you ain't got no hit record? You are asking some of the best questions for up-and-coming artists. Is the Illuminati real? Yes, they real. How do I know? I'll prove it to you on this here channel on Rager TV. Download it on Roku and watch that episode. I'll prove it that they're real through experience. And why can't, just because I know them, get everybody in and solve all my problems? Ain't got nothing to do with a Trinity sacrifice, 3 people being sacrificed. They got nothing to do with that. Got to do with the hit record. Mic-O-MyOur, that's why I always tell you, keep making your music because your records be right there on that. I think you might have a hit record, but they so damn afraid you gonna turn it into Haddonfield, Michigan, and that might be what your issue is. So many different reasons why you can't get people in. Does that make sense? You need a hit record.
So you telling me the rap game's Illuminati pretty much?
No, you asked me. Was Illuminati real? Yes, they are real. And then how do I know that? I met some of them. I've been in places that was there one day, and the next day it wasn't. I was out in Hollywood one time, and I went to a building, lovely establishment. We had a nice night, and then 2 days later, I flew some people out because they don't, have the same revenue or resources I have. So they came out one weekend, and then I wanted to show them a nice time, and the place was gone. It just disappeared or something like that. But back to your point about is Illuminati the rap game? No, it's back to power structures. Maybe the Illuminati is one group, say soccer. Let's use the military. No, I won't use the military. Say they soccer, and then the rap executives say they hockey. And then the singing executives, maybe they football. You see, it's leagues. Are you asking me if I'm in the League of the Owls?
Yeah.
Well, me and you don't snitch, do we? We don't. So I hear you. Yeah, they real. And is the rap game controlled by them? I would say no. Rap game controlled by the people in the money. And how that move is how the culture moves.
We gotta move.
Yeah. That's why I want you to move back toward that money instead of smashing pumpkins. You get where I'm going with it without saying it?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Is Illuminati real? Yeah, it's real. If you know the Illuminati, then how come you can't do some kind of Kamehameha and get everybody sprinkled in there, like cover them with a force field or something? In a way you can, if you look at it as, back to what I was saying, sacrificing something in terms of a payment that gets you access. And the sacrifice don't mean you didn't let them do something to you in the backside or you on your knees doing something, nothing like that. It's just, a favor for a favor. It's who you know. The rap game is who you know too, right? But if you got a hit record, everybody gonna know you. This is back to, I'm giving you the key and telling you about the keys. They gonna need you to have a hit record no matter what group it is. You get whatever league it is, they need you to be an all-star, if that makes sense. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, whatever.
They want to know what I got. They want to know what I got and what I take, what I got to take it, and what I got to make it.
Good question. Will you have to go through things? I would say that's fair. Have I been through some stuff out on the West Coast? Yeah. Yeah. Well, do I regret any things that I've been through out there in Hollywood and West Hollywood? No. And SoCal and Northern Cal, shout out to Oakland, San Francisco. Spend some time out there. It's real. What the problem is that people is listening to people who ain't qualified. Go check my timeline or, get me on the phone, hit me up, Zoom with me, whatever, and you'll see, like, everybody be talking all that, but they ain't got no footage, no content of themselves, like, in these positions or with these people. So why don't believe them? But I'm telling you, Mic-O-MyOur, I could prove to you, and I've done, and I've physically been myself. And yeah, they real. They real cool. So then you got to be chill too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, again, power structures and energy. Man, that was one of the great questions. Man, I think that's about it. Like, I guess I should ask you one more to follow a following up closing question because, man, you asking me that really a lot of upcoming artists that don't even know who they are yet. When they find themselves, they can get this footage and it'll help them. It's not a people like in mass and hoods and everything, though they might have those type of shing dings, people get a party confused with the business. Like, you work hard, you play harder. So we might have a party, everybody got to dress up in all white. You might have a party, everybody gonna do that. That don't mean that every day of the week you gotta have secret society meetings and all this carrying on. Artists need to make a hit record. Artists need to be cool conduct, and the artists need to be able to keep their mouth shut and not repeat stuff how we on this platform, and we not revealing what we done did, with also revealing what we done done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it do.
So if you out there and you trying to get your career together, you need to check with us in LA. Gateway Studios. I don't know what else to tell you.
That's the way to take control.